Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're enjoying your morning so far. Yeah, it's warm outside. Again, 75 degrees. I went out to Joplin to meet a survivor, a lovely, beautiful survivor who tried to pick up the pieces from that horrifying day. We call it a low-level jet. I talk about it all the time. Just imagine this is a gasoline pump hooked up into your car. This is the gasoline. It interacts with the storm. Kids, you're going out to the bus stop, don't let mom put you in jeans. You're wearing shorts today, and that's from John Zeigler. Wear shorts. Ash Grove, the storm tracker is going to read you there in under 1 minute, so you need to be in your shelter at this moment if you live in Walnut Grove. Your projected time is 6:29.
It'll be hot.
Listen, I like to overblow things in my life. I just want people to know this when I say this. This is the best barbecue you'll have ever.
Morning, we got Griffey in the house. Hard to believe that I'm feeding him like a horse this morning, and he loves it, don't you? Yes, he does. He loves the carrots. Have fun. Party hard, Griffey. Terry.
That didn't take long, did
I
it?
asked you if you could do this in under 2 minutes.
And we did?
Oh, you succeeded.
Uh-oh, now what do we talk about?
Well, I'm gonna throw it to break
Oh,
now.
okay.
Okay. I love you.
Here with your forecast first. How are things looking, John?
Yeah, you guys are evil.
Hey, under a 10. What a wuss.
Yes, that's what it's all about. I did go out to the tent one time, but we're still raining a little bit. I'm actually outside. It's kind of nice when the weather's changing, because when I got out here it was calm. If you almost look behind me, it's blowing. I mean, it's blowing pretty good right now.
Just right now, a severe thunderstorm in effect for St. Clair and Benton County. This continues to work right now through Lowry City. Just worked its way through Clinton. Now, it has broken apart a little bit, but we did have confirmed report of 57-mile-per-hour wind gusts in Benton County just a moment ago.
They are number 2 in the world with their ribs. If they win this weekend, they will be number 1 in the world with ribs, and they're right here in Springfield. That's awesome. We get to eat the ribs in Springfield. They're number 2 in the world. How awesome is this? So cool. Let's head out.
When you do a cooking segment, you don't have enough time to go wash your hands. I wash my hands instead of going with the suit. Oh, well, here we go.
Pick and choose.
These look awesome. Welcome back. Well, the severe thunderstorm warning is actually now turning into a tornado warning as we're now starting to see some rotation from this bow line again. So we'll take you into the radar and show you where this is located. See this little swirl? That little swirl? We call this the triple point. It's where the warm front and the cold front come together. That's where, or just out ahead of this along the warm front, is where you're going to have tornadoes.
John, is it still raining on you?
It is not, and you guys will be proud of me. I moved outside. How funny is this? It's starting to clear up.
Whenever you see this, we're always going to watch for the tornado possible right around here. So again, this is going to move just off to the north of Ash Grove.
And it's Talk Like a Pirate Day on Monday.
Well, good morning. Happy Tuesday. 61. Temperatures really nice. So it's very comfortable outside. Winds are strong. They're at 21 miles per hour. Probably going to get up to 30 at times and gusting to 35, 40. Now, this is not a cloudy day. We're looking at mostly sunny skies with a few high clouds filtering in. This is pretty classic. You have your system way out west, and what happens is it actually projects over little bits of cirrus clouds, and that's what we're seeing today. Today is the day before the storm rolls in tomorrow. Of course, we'll have thicker clouds on Wednesday than we see today. 61 degrees outside, 63 in Branson, some over 50s just off to our east, 62 right now in Mountain Home, 63 in Warsaw, Clinton, and 62 in Joplin. So we have some pretty uniform temperatures out there. Most of this getting through the Ozarks. So we're actually seeing warmth all the way to our east. Sometimes it kind of doesn't make it to the Rolla area, but the wind speeds all out of the south or southwest. So right now we're seeing a sustained wind at 21, 30 in Joplin. So it is very windy. Find those trash cans. It's trash day for me. So find the trash cans. Sometimes, yes, they end up down at our neighbor's house. So again, this is a very windy day. Fire danger is up. Burning today, just don't do it. Burning is not advised at all when you have such low humidity and very strong winds. Fires can light up in the snap of a finger. So again, this is not advised to go out and burn anything on an afternoon like today. So there are a few of these high clouds filtering over. We're still waiting for the system to develop right now. Lee of the Rockies, once it moves east of the Rockies, it strengthens quickly. It stretches and develops in a hurry, and that's what's going to set the stage for tomorrow. So here's what it looks like at the surface. Very strong winds out of the southwest today. We're feeling them right now, 30, 35 mile per hour wind gusts. Then we wait for our next low. It's in development right now. It grabs some really cold air behind it. And I'm telling you what, this is going to be a snowmaker. We're looking at some places in Iowa and southeast Minnesota picking up a foot of snow. Yes, this late in the year, foot of snow. For us, we do have the potential for severe weather. At this point, there is a lot working against the severe weather. Right now, dew points are below 54 degrees. That's not sufficient enough moisture for tornadoes. That's good. So right now, the severe threat stays low. Most of this will happen east of Highway 65, so we'll watch a few cells develop on the west side of town and then trickle into the east side. So most of this stays east of Springfield tomorrow. Rest of tonight looks pretty good. We'll start to increase the clouds overnight tonight into Wednesday. By 10:30, this is pushing it back a little later in the night. I think 8 to midnight, it's all game, but you see it fire along 65 and then quickly move out towards West Plains right after midnight. A few of these storms could be severe. Best chance at this point is going to be hail and damaging winds. Severe threat for tornadoes stays down. I have us at 75 degrees today, really warm, but it is going to be really windy. You're feeling it out there now. 57 tonight. Heading into the next couple of days, we will see those temperatures drop behind that chance for storms Wednesday.
Even 5 years after the Joplin tornado, the devastation is still a vivid memory.
There's still a lot of people stuck at 541, May 22nd, 2011. You still get emotional. You still get, like I am now, you still remember.
Anne didn't realize her house was about to get ripped apart like so many others that day.
At one point, I felt a piece of sheetrock lodge over me, and it formed like a teepee against the wall of the bathroom. And I really feel that's what saved my life.
The only thing Anne didn't lose that day was her life.
It was like a war zone.
We're in one of the worst hit areas from 5 years ago on the Joplin tornado. You look at all the areas, a lot of pockets of wounds healed, but I'm in a vacant parking lot showing the blemishes that are still here today.
This is a satellite image of what Joplin looked like before the tornado. This is after the tornado. You can clearly see the devastation here. Now, this is what Joplin looks like today. You can see homes are rebuilt, but it is still very far off from what the community looked like before the tornado.
I remember at one point looking up and going, there's no roof. I mean, consciously I was aware of it. At one point I yelled help, but instantly my brain kicked in and said, don't be crazy. There's nobody here that's going to hear you.
Standing in what used to be her kitchen, now reduced to rubble, she realized she needed a fresh start.
Going back would prolong my own grief experience.
Anne's house was eventually rebuilt, but she didn't think it was part of her recovery process.
We were never a building. Yeah. So it is that human spirit that moves us through.
But she still decided to move to a different part of town.
Everybody said when I was looking for places, well, watch out for the windows. Be sure you notice the windows. And yeah, trees are great, but they can fall on your house.
But she didn't care.
It doesn't define me anymore.
Because her rebuild was more than just a house.
Somebody spills something on the carpet, I'm like, whatever. I mean, it's not important. I'm not going to let fear run my life.